You're kicking it with G on your favorite station.
The perfect station.
92 KELZ, the only station with new music, new artists, new sound.
Yo, we back up in this thing, man. Another week, man. Your boy G Casso in this thing, kicking it every Thursday on 92 KELZ. Man, we in this thing, man. We got II Crunk for Jesus in this thing.
Yeah.
Man, what's up, my boy?
Man, I'm blessed, no stress, man. Hard at it.
Hey, man.
Kind of tired, but man, who got time to be tired, man?
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Man, especially, man, I know you've been out there on the front lines, man. You've been doing a lot of great things, speaking up for a lot of things, man. But we going to definitely get into that later. But
Yeah.
let's, for my listeners, for the people who don't know you, who is II Crunk for Jesus?
Man, II Crunk for Jesus. Shoot, pretty much just what the name say, man. I'm Crunk for my Lord and Savior, man. I'm Crunk for the man that he's brought me to be, the trials and tribulations that he brought me through, the life that he gave me, you know. I'm Crunk about it, you know, and what he's still doing for me right now. I'm Crunk about it. And my name used to be Crunk in the streets.
You know I was finna get to it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm from Makers Home, Texas, North Side, Houston. Spent a great portion of my time hustling in Fifth Ward. But I'm Makers Home, born and bred, and I was out there. I ain't gonna lie, I had my mama and my daddy mostly my whole life. But my dad was kind of abusive, so I was drawn away from being at home. You know, even though I had parents that cared about me and did the right things for me. They didn't do the extra stuff. I wanted Air Force Ones. They wanted to give me the kangaroo shoes with the little pocket on the side of it. Talking about put your house key in here. and so I went out there and I did whatever it took for me to get them forces. I started off just crumbing, taking stuff, and had a little crumb click, going taking a bunch of stuff, and then OGs had to show us that taking wasn't good. But the bad thing about it is they told us that taking wasn't good and hustling was. And so they showed us how to hustle and they put work in our hands. And I ended up jumping off the porch doing that type of stuff. But even before that, I always rapped. My sister was in a group called the Acres Home Dance Company. And I had to go to practice with her when my mama took all of us. I had to be there anyway. So the dude was like, you want to join a group? And I was like, nah, man, I don't do no dancing. You got the wrong dude. Nah. And he was like, man, there's some parts that break down, man. I be hearing you over there across the street at the basketball court with them boys over there. You be rapping and stuff, man. I think it'll go good over one of these tracks. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I can rap over that stuff, man. They was dancing off of Sheena Easton. Come and check your body, let me do that for good. So it's a part where the piano just come in at, and I come on and think, I'm from the hood, he from the hood, Acres Home, Texas, just understood. 7 years old, way in the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
7 years old.
7 years old. Doing it at the Children's Festival. Did it on PBS for a place called the Kids Show. Did it on Apollo Theater for Apollo Kids. We won it like 2 or 3 times. So I was traveling.
So you didn't hit the Apollo?
Yeah, at an early age, I ain't even appreciate it. I was so hood, I ain't
We talking
appreciate
about the Apollo.
Apollo.
Get swept off the stage, Apollo.
But they couldn't sweep us because we was kids. So everybody, pretty much won, but we won when we went. They ain't never seen some hood kids get up there and dance some choreographed stuff with the red suspenders on, with the white shirt and the Louisville Slugger red hats on, blue jeans with some little white shoes on. Everybody was on one accord, but you had girls doing ballerina type stuff. It was crazy, but I refused to dance. It was me and my homie Tommy Earl, we was rapping. But anyway, that led to me just having a secular career in rapping, and I rap with the best, like Slim, Trader Truth.
And see, that's what I really want to talk about, like just that hardcore upbringing, you know what I mean? And then been through the fire, been through all that. Like how did you separate yourself from that to just go down the Christian lane?
I ain't separate myself.
So you do both?
No, I don't do both. I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking about as the different lanes, you know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, I'm in the Christian lane, but my flow's still hard, my beat's still hard. Most of my stuff is testimony anyway, and I got away with words, so I don't sound like Kirk Franklin. I get booked more on secular tours than Christian tours. Lecrae and them ain't never booked me on no tour with them. You know what I'm saying? But I be touring with Paul Wall, with Waka Flocka Flame.
And that's a big, especially for you to be a Christian hip hop artist. I mean, of course, you still doing music, but it's on a different. You reaching different people. You know what I mean?
But it's just about how we reaching them, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to meet them where they at.
Yeah.
I'm not beating nobody over the head with the word, and even when I do, like I said, I got away with words. I just finesse that situation, with my raps, you know. And then like, ain't nothing like seeing the person. So when you see me, and I got the grill in my mouth, and I got the same chain that Lil Wayne got on, and it's like, man, what the? But I'm just representing something else with mine. You know what I'm saying? And the words that's coming out of my mouth are different. Yeah. And my demeanor is different. I'm doing different things while I'm in the same environment. I'm just leading by example, man. The word of God say be a light amongst darkness. So how the heck we gonna be a light amongst darkness if we just gonna get saved and go around church people and stuff?
How long did it take you to get there, to that point?
I was there off the rip. That's why I wasn't accepted like that at first by the church people, because I came in hard and I came in with love for the streets, just doing outreach.
And with all that pressure, because now we all know Christian folks, people that go to church, be the most judgmental people in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with all that pressure, like how did you, you know what I mean, stay in that good mind frame to continue down that path?
I ain't gonna lie, it got hard, and then like really when it got real hard, I was doing some outreach in Fifth Ward by myself. And a lady named Deborah George from Lakewood Church. I didn't know she was from Lakewood Church. She was doing outreach in Fifth Ward as well. And she was reaching out online for Christian rappers. And she said some kind of way, God led her to me. She said like 50 artists inboxed her. But then she found my page. And so she inboxed me. And I came out. She said, you the only one wasn't talking about money. And I was like, wow. I usually talk about money. I don't know how I don't know how you got past that one, but I think because she was talking about outreach, and I don't charge to do nothing in no community, bro. You know, ever, because that's what we supposed to all be doing, regardless of whether we in ministry or not. Yeah. We supposed to be looking out for the community, for each other. But she was like giving back and everything. She didn't tell me nothing about where she was from. I went out there, I did it with her a couple of times, and then she was like, "Yo, you know Joel Osteen?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "That's my pastor." You know his sister Lisa? I said, "Yeah." She said, "That's my best friend." I said, "That's cool." She said, "They coming out this Saturday, but then next Saturday they want you to come, next Wednesday they want you to come to the church and just talk a little bit about what we've been doing out here in Fifth Ward together and kind of tell your testimony. And then we want you to rap that Trust in God song you did."
Yeah.
So after I rapped on Lakewood Sage, that was a rap. All the churches wanted to give me all the respect.
Yeah.
All the pastors wanted me there.
It took for somebody else to push
just
for them to
bopping in Christ. Bopping in Christ.
Boy, that's sad.
Square business. You know, that's why I understand folks that don't want to be religious. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe in Jesus Christ, but it's a bunch of humbug on everything in life, bro. Everything that's good got a bad side, man. Everything that one of us knuckleheads created and put our heart and mind to, hey, ain't none of that stuff pure, you know what I'm saying? So
did you ever find yourself like struggling? Like to be like, man, I rap about all this. How did you know that Christian hip hop was the lane you wanted to go to? Or you automatically knew before you even got like, I'm into this to do Christian hip hop?
I had to know God first, bro. Because I knew God first, all that other crap.
Was he really?
Everybody was going through that. I was going through it too, but I wasn't letting it affect me like that. And still to this day, you don't hear me running around talking about, oh, I'm OG, I did this, I did. I hear all of them running around talking about what they done and da-da-da-da-da. And I remember when they first came in, they used to be like trying to tell their testimony, and I never did. But once somebody asked me my testimony, I remember looking around just see how everybody's face changes. Like some of these folks out here playing with God, I ain't even gonna lie. And I just made a vow to God that I would never do that, you know. I'm gonna be 100, flaws and all. I'm not perfect at all. But I be transparent in my music. If you listen to my music, you can hear I still smoke.
And that's the point. You know what I mean? Like we all, like you say, you get to know Jesus. We all know you're not supposed to be judgmental.
Oh no.
And a regular person on the street passing by you would think that you would be a he's a no good person. He's not a good citizen. Just off, you know what I mean? Off
Yeah,
your
just
look.
out the tattoos and the swag, and I ain't friendly, so I don't walk around. I do walk around smiling a lot. Nah, I can't lie, but I used to not walk around smiling a lot. But you're right. Sometimes I used to get judged. A lot of times where I'm at now because I'm plugged into a lot of city officials, the mayor Sheila Jackson Lee, a lot of folks out here big in the community. Derek Mahomes. That's another thing. I'm a Christian, but I rock with Muslim people if we linking up for the community. I ain't no war on this end. It's one God. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't get that in their head. So you know what I'm saying. I go through a lot of adversities because I'm different. But I know one thing, I'm able to be that way because I'm content in my Christianity where I am with God, you know. And I try to I try to make more me's, people that just don't care, bro. As long as you know
It makes sense.
and you trying, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you can't tell me, man, I know so many people that do secular rap or secular comedy or secular R&B. And bro, they go to church more than some of these church people. And they know more of the word and walk more in the word. Like when they ain't singing and stuff, bro, they so pure. It's like, don't smoke around me. Don't smoke around my house. Don't cuss around my kids. Don't even cuss around me. And it's like, bro, you such and such. Man, bro, that's such and such. I'm such and such. And you over here chilling with me now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't even know stuff like that going on until you get in the mix, you know? And you can automatically judge a lot of people, man. And so, like, I try to just, like I say, I'm leading by example. It's a new wave of Christians coming out, man.
And God always used the worst people, man.
That's why I said you got to learn that word, man. Anybody that was effective in ministry in Christ, man, they had a past and they were struggling with their past, struggling. Man, Peter was it Peter or Paul? One of them, I think that was Peter, cutting people's ear off, you know what I'm saying? Paul, no, that was Peter, cutting people's ear off because they tripping out on Jesus or whatever. That's how my partners ride with me. I be in the bricks all the time. I be on my end in Acres Home all the time. I be on the Southwest. And if I'm on the block and somebody come sideways or somebody full of them drugs come through or somebody act like, oh, who is this new dude on the block? Somebody speak up and vouch for me and speak for me, you know what I'm saying? Like they did for Jesus, you know? Yeah. And it's just like, folks got to understand you can't judge that man. He not where you at. But I try my best to be around those type of people and show them how I can be in the same environment you in, but not have to indulge in the same thing.
And that's the key.
You're doing it because you want to, bro.
And that's the key. But also, man, I feel like it's a lot of like we're going to say all the OGs and the old heads that's been around that's really ain't showing the younger generation nothing valuable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
So they ain't really got nothing to lead to go. So for you to be somebody that's still in the community, still on the ground running, still touching elbows with everybody, but hey, I came from this, I'm this, but I'm doing this.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like, you can still do this and not fall into that trap of doing the same thing that you see everybody else doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's important to me.
The temptation is there, man. I go back to what you asked. You said, how, man, temptation is there because you struggle on doing what I do. Like, what I do in the community, 60, 70% of the stuff I do is community-based, so it's free.
This Christian hip-hop, first of all, Christian hip-hop, just the word phrase is frowned upon. Like,
soon as Christian.
Straight through the door.
Christian. Then you gonna put hip hop behind it, but you finna try to mix it, like people mad. Yeah. You know? And like sometimes I don't like to be put in that box, but like I say, my swag, my walk in Christ, and my music, it lets me be able to be like a chameleon. Like I can adapt to my environment and my music, me. I can go on both sides, you know, but I'ma still be me.
Yeah.
I can go on both sides and don't compromise. And that's all I'm trying to show everybody is you can do that. You're not a fence straddler. You're not a hypocrite. Everybody hypocrite. Because ain't nobody perfect.
Nobody.
That's the word. You know what I'm saying? So, like, everybody hypocrite. So, whatever your flaws is your flaws. The Bible say what God got for you is for you. So, man, I just stand on that good stuff like that. That's why I like rocking with Joe because they say he don't preach the word. That's a lie. As soon as you come in church, you got to say it like you're in the military. We used to say, this is my rifle. We had a whole pledge about our rifle we had to say in the military.
A lot of people don't stand in the military.
And your Bible is your sword, and that's your rifle. That's your weapon. So when we go in Lakewood, we say, this is my Bible. We say the same thing, but we replace it with the word Bible. And when we in church, you see the scriptures going on the side of the thing telling you to go. Man, the boy come out the Bible. But what he don't do is he speak on the stuff that's real, that'll take your butt to hell, that the condemning stuff, but he don't dwell on it. Some of them old school churches, like what we came up in, they dwell on it.
Personal.
They
You
try
be
to
like, he
scare the
talking
hell out
big,
you,
yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
nigga, I don't wanna do nothing.
For
Like,
real.
is you serious? Boy, just got baptized. My daddy, yes. No, man, come on, man. Sometimes we over criticize ourselves, man. People, period. You know. And so, like I said, if they see it's working for me, they'll know it worked for them too. You know what I'm saying? I struggle the same way everybody else do. I struggle through finances. People don't want to pay nobody to bring no positive word, whether it's about God or just common sense in these streets. Nobody don't want to pay you to do it. So you got to find ways to make money.
Yeah.
And all my partners got messed up ways of making money. And so that's all the temptation I got is just like Crunk, man, hey, you riding in the Honda with a Caprice on the things and with a Land Rover and yeah, it's all gone, you know what I'm saying? I got kids now. I wasn't a responsible daddy back then.
Yeah.
Since I came on this side, man, I'm way more responsible. You know, I was semi-responsible, but now, man, my kids come all the way first.
Yeah.
So I just want to lead by example out here, bro.
Man, and just going off that to transition into some more, I guess, the harder topics, especially with the Meleah Davis case going on. I know you've been on the front lines with that. You've been doing everything you can to try to get any information, you know what I mean, for her to be found, be brought to the light. Like, in your opinion, man, what can we do as a community to be strong and be better?
Chill out. Stay focused on the positive. People say, how can you find positive in this situation? You got to dig. It's positive all over the situation, just how it's bringing the city together as a whole. It's so much tearing the city apart. It's white people, black people, Mexican people, Chinese people, Dominican people, fat people, skinny people, all claiming and adopting this baby girl spirit as their own. But this is Houston's daughter. We have to springboard off of that. We don't need to go on Facebook posts and put any negative into nothing. The fact of the matter is, nobody knows anything that you know.
Nobody.
The people that know something, you don't even know them. Everybody around here having dry conversations. The news people, I'm talking to the news. And when the camera go off, that's when they get to crying like, hey, I know. So, okay, off the record, can you tell us a little bit? I can't tell you nothing. I know nothing. You're not finna say, bro, I know nothing. I know a bunch of rumors just like you from a bunch of people that even it seem like they close. Don't nobody know nothing, man. We got to but the police know, and they own it. They so cocky with the case right now, that's one thing I've seen since I've been dealing with it is the people that's cocky is the police. They don't care the people not talking. And like they said, it's going to be more than 2 people to get charged with the murder.
It's just, man, I feel like it just does way more harm than good because just as far as us in the community and like far as us coming together doing certain things, man, like we'll talk about ourselves constantly before we even help somebody, but to turn around for social media and be swearing to God we trying to help somebody.
Facts.
You know, and I always say, I tell people when we start going that conversation, like you can't go and tell anybody to do anything if your little 4 blocks is messed up. If you can't correct your flow blocks around your own household, like how can you go out and tell anybody how to control their environment and you don't even live over there? Like, I don't understand, man. Like it's too much going on. It's too much that we can do to come together to actually better ourselves, put ourselves in a better position as a culture. Like we can stop spending money everywhere and create our own if we wanted to.
Exactly.
If we want, I mean, everybody talk about they for black owned and all this, but I still see Nikes, Adidas, Hanes, everything.
Exactly.
So
I can make some bad man pajamas tomorrow with some plugs I got and call them bad man pajamas and you wouldn't buy them.
You're going to laugh at them.
You're going to laugh at them. They could be clean. I'm seeing stuff come out from like the set. Bro, I was born in 1977. I done seen some stuff. Arthur Ashe tennis shorts, like the shorts that come like girls wear right now. Mm-hmm. I was born when boys, we had to wear them kind of shorts. Mm-hmm. That was how shorts was made. Yeah. And it was no ankle socks. All the socks was high socks, come up to your knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I seen some stuff. And they bringing stuff back from our days that I never thought would come back because we got so far ahead in time with fashion with the prints on the shirts and everything. And like, now they going back to old stuff, and I'm talking about charging $1,500, $2,000 for a shirt. These shoes look like you got the Yeezys already high. Nah, Louis Vuitton gonna make their own Yeezy. It look like a flea market boo-boo version of Yeezy, bro. But it got Louis Vuitton in it. That boy say $3,700 for these shoes.
And they gonna sell out.
People finna sell whatever for it. But you know what I'm saying? It's like it's all just a perception of what society is looking at today, man. And like I say, going back to Meleah, the key is for everybody to stay focused on the main purpose, and that's just the family that's still here. The family that's still here is who's hurting right now. It's people, it's cousins, it's aunties, it's grandparents that are hurting right now, and they getting overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's focusing on the mama and the daddy, and the police are saying that's gonna get handled. It's just gonna take time, and if we waste our time catering to y'all just to tell y'all something so y'all can feel better, we can lose our whole daggone case. And then y'all will be trying to make fun of us or put us on blast or whatever. So I got faith in the police that they know what they're doing, and everything will come to a head. Justice will be served. I don't believe she's alive. And I don't believe we're going to find her body where the body is put at. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what I can say right there, what I feel like.
That's a tough subject. Just like you say, you don't know, I don't know. So far as we ain't finna come on here and spill no rumors like we
ain't
know
no
what's
rumors,
going
man.
on.
I don't know nothing, bro.
No.
Period.
You know.
All I know is we don't know her and we miss her like we knew her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The situation has people psychologically shaking up.
Yeah.
Like for real. I know people. I got people in my DM. I got people that call me on a daily telling me how they are mentally shaking up, and it's just crazy.
I feel like it need to be something given to us from I wouldn't say the elite, but people that have already made it. For as the black psychologists that we have in the community, something geared even the black police officers, something to gear us to be like, okay, this is what you do in certain situations, because nobody knows what to do in certain situations. We all just know that either we gonna die or go to jail.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean? Those are the only two options you got. I mean, you can try to offend and talk about you know what you talk about, but you don't know the law.
Big
you know
facts.
what I mean? You have to really go and understand it's a different language and terminology for the law.
Big facts.
You know,
Big
like
facts.
we just defenseless out here, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I say we always got the people that do have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Instead of withholding it and calling your brother trifling or you know what I'm saying, figuring he gonna do the wrong thing with it, let's find a way to get it through to somebody that will and take it. You
Now
know
this
what
is
I'm saying?
finna be a crazy scenario. I'm finna ask you. I'm just going like, okay, you know how we like, okay, how are we gonna fight back on this whole, you know, police killing things and we seeing cops jump on people? What if I'm gonna just use you for an example.
Yeah.
Cops jump on you
Right.
outside the thing.
Right.
We all standing around. Instead of all of us pulling out a cell phone, what if the crowd was to hop on the cops, zip tie his hand behind his back until his company pull up?
So look, everybody's scary.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
just like,
That's
hold
what
on,
I'm
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna give you your answer. It's just like I'm from the hood, and a lot of my homeboys just ride off the fact that they from our hood, and they dodge a lot of trouble. They got, you know what I'm saying? But then what about when it's gangster within the hood and it's hood on hood play? Somebody, oh, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out who it is today, and situations where we going outside of the hood and we doing stuff, and then when it get gangster, everybody falls short by the wayside. It's 10 of us out here, now it's 2 or 3 of us. You have so many of them situations, and it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would really be a sacrifice because them Police not gonna go down without a fight. Who gonna be the one to get actually hit when he throw that one swing with that baton?
But
who gonna take that lump?
We talking about a
Who gonna take that pistol? Who gonna get popped when they start unloading? Who gonna be the two that take a couple shots before we can get his hands? Nobody don't want to be that nigga. So
we gotta go together. Hey, everybody, we gotta swarm them.
Somebody gonna get popped though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But no, who gonna be that nigga? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody. Just for that one fact, we all can't do it.
somebody gotta do it.
And that's what's so weak. And that's why everybody get to shine. You got young gladiators and you got people like, oh, II Crunk, you nah, bro. I got the same kahunas I had when I was on the other side that I got on this side. I just feel like they even got bigger because I know more. Now that I know I'm covered by God, man, shoes, I walk big and bold, man. I feel like one of me is 1,000 strong. I'd rather have me and you and bro than me, you, bro, and everybody out there when I know have them out there, them the ones, they finna cur out. You know what I'm saying? We might as well just go 3 deep, you know? Unless y'all want to finesse and use it for a shield right quick and buy us a little more time or something, but ain't nobody going to be dependent on them.
Definitely got to start holding people accountable because we definitely, own race, community, wherever you at. Like, we need to start holding people accountable for it because I feel like that could be a situation where if one cop was hopping on somebody and then the crowd hopped on the cop, didn't hurt him, just zip tied him up until his help came, be like, hey, man, he was just doing some out of line stuff. We got the video right here. And you know what I mean? Nobody steps in certain situations like that. But let me and you get into it in the hood, it's going to be a rock thrown from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to get got. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Be snuck and then be talking about it tomorrow like they done something.
No doubt.
Nobody's doing nothing. Everybody has a lot of words to say, but nobody's really stepping up.
Nah, they not stepping up at all, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's why I say I'm not doing it for no shine, but I'm all on the news and all this craziness, you know what I'm saying? Because myself and a couple of more folks are just the only ones that are stepping up, you know? It's a lot of people that want to step up, but they not doing it. It's a lot of people trying to coach us, you know what I'm saying? And
it won't even be out
there. You
there.
can't coach me unless you out here because it's different. It's different, bro. It's like the people that's good in Call of Duty. Take they but the basic training, they probably won't make it out. Let alone put them on the real warpath, you know? So it's like, stay behind that video game, man. Let me do what I do because I'm out here, you know?
So, have you tried to reach out to anybody to, like, build up from what you're doing? I mean, because I think you got a good movement going. I feel like, man, for all the things that you say, you ain't like you going out there trying to put yourself and tell everybody what they doing, but you put yourself in a position to be like, hey, man, this is how I need to be.
Man, I'm a bridge, bro. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm a bridge. I'm cool with police. I'm cool with city councilmen. I'm cool with the streets. I'm cool with pastors. I'm cool with nonprofit organizations. Lots of them. But all that, they ain't none of them cool with each other. So I go around this city being a bridge for everybody that claim they good, claim they doing something positive, claim they for right, but ain't nobody linking up. So I'm the man that's trying to link everybody up, period. That's what I'm doing. From the churches, if you got the churches, the police, and the little neighborhood around y'all in that substation on one accord, that's good business going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm linking up churches with other churches because you guys, in my neighborhood alone, you got about 40 churches in Acres Home.
Can you imagine if all of them came to one church?
Bro, exactly. Why we got 40 churches, bro?
One church.
For all y'all got 15 people, except for these 3 big ones. The rest of y'all got 15 people. That's the mama, the daddy, all the kids.
They all grew up in the church.
The step kids. Yeah. And the old lady that stayed next door that been there making her kids come all her life. That's it. Come on, man. Ain't no fun in that, man. Ain't no realness in that. So, like, as a community, man, we got to come together on one accord. Folks got to stop hating on the laws got to stop hating on folks. Because I got some family that's laws, and they real.
Yeah.
And some of them wish they can do some of the things that we can do. But we wish we can get that money some of them getting. We wish we can get some of the benefits they getting that we not getting, you know?
Yeah.
So they sacrificing some of the stuff that we get to do what they doing. And we sacrificing getting stuff like benefits. People, I know people right now, man, get hurt. My homeboy got bit by a dog real bad the other day. Can't even go to the hospital to get nothing done. He trying to wrap himself up. Now I see him 3 days later, he gangrene. He's all nasty. And I'm like, bro, you a grown man. And you can't even.
Go take care of yourself.
I went to the emergency room, man. They gave me some appendicitis shot and some ibuprofen told me to keep on taking, but I'm supposed to go follow up with. You got come on, man. It's like, so we out here killing ourselves, man. Just being crazy, you know. But yeah. So I'm the dude gonna bring the HIV truck to your hood. I'm gonna bring the WIC awareness for the pregnant women. I'm bringing all that stuff to people's hood because they looking for somewhere to take it, and sometimes they're just too scared to come in some of the blocks that need it. So if I already got a G-Pass over there, I'm gonna bring it over there. So while I'm over here, I might as well tell y'all a little bit about God. Well, I tell y'all about God, hey man, y'all pass them out some socks and some toiletries and stuff because y'all was asking where y'all can give it out at.
Yeah.
As I'm over here, they ain't gonna blow your face off.
Yeah.
So that's why I say the Bible say all things work together for the good, man. So it's a position for all of us to play out here, whether your race, creed, ethnicity, or whatever. It's a positive position for everybody to play. And my thing is, we all just need to keep coming together.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree. So, besides everything else going on before we get up out of here, like what all you got new going on right now?
So look, I got a single called ASAP coming out featuring a young man named Rodman. And Rodman was a secular rapper out of New Orleans, and he came around this time. I don't know, I guess he came when Katrina came, but you know, he been here for a while. He went to Prairie View A&M University, young dude, like 25 years old. But when I say this dude ice water, he is ice water. My kids listen to nothing but secular music. They listen to worship with me, but they be out here through their walls. They be trippy red, all that crazy stuff. They crazy. And when I say they can't take this boy music out their headphones, man, he go hard like that for the Lord. So I was like, he reminded me of myself when he came in the game. The thing that he rap about, his cockiness in his flow, but he real humble as a person.
Yeah.
And then he chasing the word for real. He not chasing no fame. The dude had 83 followers. I shared his stuff like 2 or 3 times, man. That's how you know, man. Helping your brother, giving your brother a pedestal sometimes. The same one you got. Same people see me, man. I could have put that same thing up for myself. It wouldn't have got a big effect. Yeah. And that boy got about 2,000-3,000 followers in about a week and a half.
Oh, that's big.
We didn't do no promo codes. We didn't pay nobody to go trick our stuff out. I put this man. I got 10,000, so I put his music on my page and tagged him. They said bump me, went straight to his page and started following him. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, and that's what it's about, man. I'm not jealous. I'm not mad because I want somebody to hear. I need some help.
Hey, boy, you right. It ain't too many people that's gonna say that.
Square B, I need some help, but I'm here to protect them from the snakes that came after me, bro. I had people that pimped me, pimped my testimony, pimped my flow. You doing it for the Lord? Why you doing it for free? And got paid for it the whole daggone time.
Yeah.
But just ain't want to break no bread with me. But
man, no, I hate that, man. I done had that face so much. Like I didn't been faced with it so much that I don't even want to have hate for it no more. Just because you just gotta just let it be like, man.
You gotta let it roll.
People just is what people are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They do what they do. It's just crazy that you come along, you help give away all your ideas, and help people move forward and see the ideas that it can be bigger than what it is, and then for people to just stab you in the back, cut you out like you ain't never did nothing for them, man. That just be like.
It's messed up. It's a messed up part of life, man.
But they did it to Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I say I know it's not going to stop, you know what I'm saying? But with me and nobody else, my son, nobody else, my kids after me, it's not going to stop. So what we got to do is we got to find a defense mechanism to where it don't affect us like that, you know? And for me, like I said, staying focused in my word, man, and staying busy. Because the more time I got to sit down and think, the more I get my flesh. And I'm still me. I'm still a donkey, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's fake when they say you come to Christ and you lose everything. Yeah, we shed a little bit of flesh every day. I don't kill no more. I don't steal no more. I don't pimp women no more. I don't do a lot of stuff, but I was a bad joker. Yeah. And so, I ain't gonna put no limits on Jesus, you know what I'm saying, no, on God, period. But, like, if you think just coming in this thing and just walking in my calling, everything going away, then you crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be waiting for folks to judge me when they see something. I got something for them. Because one thing is, I'm in my word. And God going to give me the words to say without making myself look like a fool. You know, but, man, I appreciate just coming on the show and just being able to have the opportunity to go in with you, man, and just for you to even come even wonder what's going on our side. Some folks in the secular realm don't even care what's going on the Christian side, you know what I'm saying? But it's an honor just to have, because I follow you, you know what I'm saying? It's to know you follow back.
Man, appreciate
it's a blessing, you know, and be seeing you at the meetings and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because we part of sister and brother stations, I guess.
That.
You know.
You know.
So, but it's just an honor and a privilege to get interviewed on the show today, man. For you just to be even worried about what's going on in my life right now, man.
Man, I appreciate you for coming out, man. You've been doing some great stuff, man. You know I support everybody, man. No hate on my end, man.
Most definitely, man.
But before we get up out of here, man, go and tell them where they can follow you at, where they can get, listen to all your music at and stuff, and then we out.
Man, I'm on Apple Music. I'm on YouTube, but you can go to www.rickybradford Ministries, RICKIE, BRADFORD Ministries, Ricky Bradford Ministries .com. Yeah.
Bam, there it is, man. There it is.
RickyBradfordMinistries.com. Yeah. But it ain't with no Y. That's why I'm trying to get you, man. RICKIE.
Yeah, man. We finna go up in this break, man. Again, you kicking it with G on 92 Kels, man. Y'all stay tuned. Jam out, and we gonna be back in this thing, man.
You're kicking it with G on your favorite station.
The perfect station.
92 KELZ, the only station with new music, new artists, new sound.